Okay. Yesterday I left you with that. That was the last question. Okay. So, and we said you're initially going fast. You have a steep positive slope, and then you're still positive slope, but it's shallower, more shallower, shallower, something. And you're now walking. Okay. That's a warm-up question. Or this. Thumbs up when you have a guess. Have a conversation.
It would start low when you said. I mean, it depends. If you're like over here, it would go up because
Because the time is like faster. It's so long.
Position is changing in a shorter amount of time, so it's more extended.
yeah.
So, like, just look at the inverse. Like, D would be speeding up if you're running in positive directions.
Well, when it's speeding up, speeding up straight.
No, speeding up is like accelerating.
Oh,
So you're being-
All right.
Straight line that's constant.
What do you say?
hey.
Hey, here's my recommendation. Take it in chunks. Now, steep or shallow? Shallow. Does that correspond with slow or fast? Slow. Is that positive or negative slope? Negative. So you're moving slow in the negative direction. Steep or shallow? Positive or negative? Fast or slow? Sorry, I was steep, fast or slow? Fast. Positive or negative? Negative. So you're moving fast in the negative direction. And then put it together. You start slow in the negative direction and you speed up in the negative direction. Get faster in the negative direction. Good with that? So when I say take it in chunks, that's what I'm talking about. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thumbs up when you got something. Compare your ideas.
What is it? Starting negative slope. Is it starting position at the left or the right?
Yeah, all of them.
I'm just confused. Like, what is
Correct answer is? Good. Fast or slow?
Fast.
Everybody go with fast. Positive or negative direction?
Positive.
Positive. Fast or slow?
Slow.
Positive or negative? Positive. Okay. You're slowing down in the positive direction. Have a conversation. Tell them why you think so.
Yeah, but if it starts fast, that means it starts
And then I can always stop. I think it like stays at one.
I haven't, no, I haven't either.
It is weird.
Correct answer is? Dangerous dinosaurs. Fast or slow? Positive or negative? Fast or slow?
Slow.
Positive or negative? What was that? Negative. Fast or slow? Slow. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Fast or slow? Positive or negative? What happens here? Stops and turns around. Okay. So it looks something like this, like you're starting, slowing down, speed back up. Does that make sense? If you're going this way and then you're going this way, at some point, you have to stop in order to turn around. Does that make sense? Even if it's a brief moment. Yeah? Have a conversation. Correct answer is?
D.
Correct answer is D. Slow, fast, slow, all going in the negative direction. Good with that? How are we feeling about position versus time graphs? Feeling pretty good? Ready to graduate the next level?
Yeah.
Okay. This is stuff you haven't experienced. Velocity versus time graphs. Okay. So now we are graphing not position, but velocity. What does this point mean? Think. Have a conversation. What do you say?
D.
All right. What this communicates is what's happening in your speedometer in your car. Your speedometer says 0. But does that tell you where you've parked? The velocity versus time graph cannot tell you your location. It can just tell you what your speedometer's doing. Okay? So, can you know that you're really at the 0 marker? All I know is B. There we go with that. Some of you just learned some stuff. Lots of you just learned some stuff. Does that make sense? Like, it tells you stuff. There's some things it doesn't tell you as well. Okay? What is that? Communicate. Thumbs up when you have a guess. I'm just going to tell you the answer to this one. Because your conversations in the years past have not been beneficial. Okay. Correct answer is only A. Here's my analogy why you cannot say C or D. You're on an entrance ramp going onto I-65. At some point, your speedometer passes 45 miles per hour. Does that mean you've traveled 45 miles? What would you have to do in order to travel for a distance of 45 miles? You'd have to drive an hour at that rate of 45 miles per hour. Does that make sense? Okay. In order for you to travel 2 meters, you would need to travel at the rate of 2 meters per second for an entire 1 second time interval, time duration. For an entire 1 Mississippi, you would be traveling, if your graph looked like this, then you could say you traveled 2 meters. Does that make sense? What this communicates is the rate at which you're traveling. Good with that? So it's just A. How are we doing with that? Okay. Next question. Have a conversation. Here we go, C. Okay. So, above the x-axis, you're traveling in the positive direction. Below the x-axis, you're traveling in the negative direction. Okay? Most people do not have a problem with this. As we go up away from zero, you get faster. That's intuitive for most people. This next part is not intuitive. Yes. 0 meters a second. Here you have negative 1 meter per second, negative 2 meters per second, negative 3 meters per second. As you go this way, what's happening to your speed? Your speed is increasing. You're going faster, faster, you're just in the negative direction. The magnitude of velocity is increasing. You okay with that? This throws people for a loop. This most people get. Okay? So this is like it's a relative scale. Like compare the graphs to each other. I didn't put numbers, but kind of pretend like there's numbers. Thumbs up when you have something. Back to neighbor. Correct answer is?
D.
D. You're closer to 0 than this, but your velocity is constant. Good with that? This would be true if a position versus time graph. Okay? Thumbs up when you have a guess. Have a conversation.
C.
Tell them why you got C.
Different speeds. Zero to negative velocities.
Like, we're the way to convert it.
Okay. Here's my recommend. C is correct. Here's my recommendation for how to interpret, how to read velocity versus time graph. Make up numbers. You have 0, negative 1 meter per second, negative 2 meters per second. And then pick points. Is that going fast or slow?
Slow. Fast.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it is speeding up.
This point right here compared to this point here.
It's slower.
This is slow. You know, like a half of a meter a second. Here, you're fast in the negative direction. And then you put it together. Does that make sense? Pick points, figure out what those points communicate, and then put it together. Okay? Next question. Thumbs up when you got something.
No, because E stops.
They all.
I don't know.
No, I mean, no, E is still speeding up in the positive direction, even if it's still like, technically like.
Actually, no, I didn't know that. Because C
It's-
slows, starts slowing down this speed.
Yeah, it does, it does slow
Yeah,
down.
it's easy. Because it
slows down.
once it gets closer to the X
When
axis.
it intersects, it slows down.
Correct answer is?
A.
A is correct. Okay. D would be correct if this was asking for a position versus time graph of this story. Okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait for it. So, you got it. Tell them why you think so.
Because we, from like this color, we're getting questions.
E going down, like, it's me, yeah.
Oh, no, but it's moving in a negative direction.
B is.
Wait, is that still slow?
Oh, it's true.
It's going positive, even though it starts negative, it's going positive.
E is like technically slow down.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, but it's moving in the positive direction.
But it's moving in the negative, I think, since it stays below.
Yeah, which one is it? Negative? You're right.
I said it.
It's not because it's
speeding up.
Yeah.
So it would have to be. Oh, it's B.
It's B. It's B, yeah.
No. No. Oh.
Correct answer is?
E.
You say it.
B. B. E. E. What? E.
Okay. I'm hearing beautiful butterflies and educated elephants. That's what I'm hearing. Is that correct? Find someone you disagree with and convince them that you're right and they're wrong.
Who says E?
They're really going in a positive direction.
Yeah.
He's just throwing.
Who do you have for free cup now? Morgan. Who do you have now? Look here.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Is everything?
Because it, if it's slowing down, wait,
Just like.
Okay. Get your pens or pencils out because you're gonna learn some stuff. Half of you. Okay. When it says negative direction, we're moving in the negative direction. Where are you on a velocity versus time graph? Above the axis or below the axis? You are below the axis. Yes? Okay. Now, we are slowing down, so that means we're getting closer to zero. You okay with that? But we're in the negative direction, like we're below the x-axis. Okay? B is slowing down, but which way, in which direction are you moving? In the positive direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, let me just, let me limit the distractors. D is also slowing down and moving in the negative direction, but it's not at a constant rate. Okay? In this class, I am limiting speeding up and slowing down to a constant rate. Velocity versus time graphs in this class will always be straight lines. Something like this, not like this. This requires calculus. We're not going to go there. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? So on a multiple choice, if you see curves on velocity versus time graphs, you can cross those out for this class. Once you get to calculus, then that's fair game. You're good. Okay, this is an algebra-based class. Good? Okay, my recommendation, pick points. Figure out what each point communicates, and then tell a story. Do not influence or be influenced. Put it in your brain. Put it in your brain. Good conversation in there.
Yeah. Yeah. They do yourself.
Have a conversation.
It could be.
I don't think it's B because if you're moving on a constant speed in a negative direction, you're going to get if you're moving on a constant speed,
I get
it would just be a flat line.
Oh, that's so true.
I want this. I want this.
Correct answer is E. Okay. Make up some numbers. Is this fast or slow? Fast. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Fast or slow?
Slow.
Slow. Positive or negative?
Negative.
What happens here?
Comes to a complete stop.
Fast or slow?
Fast. Slow. Slow.
Slow. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Fast or slow?
Fast.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
And put it all together. You start fast, slow down, stop, turn around, speed up in the positive direction. How we doing? All right. Oh, wait. Resist the urge to talk. I know it's wrong. Fight it. Tell your neighbor. What happens here? You're just transitioning from slowing down to speeding up. Do you ever turn around?
No.
Never change direction. You're always in positive lane. Okay? Ready to kick it up a notch? I can give you a position versus time graph. You figure out velocity.
Because if it's a flat line, then they're not.
Oh, yeah.
What on a position versus time graph tells you velocity? The slope. The slope of this line is what? Zero. So the value of this, of velocity, is 0. Next question. Tell your neighbor. Is this slope positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Is it constant or is it changing?
Constant.
Constant. So velocity is going to have a constant negative value. Does that make sense? The slope of this tells us the value of this. Last question. Take it in chunks. Take it in chunks. Correct answer is?
C.
Good. Steep,
Steep.
fast, negative. Corresponds with fast, negative. Shallow, slow, negative. Corresponds with slow, negative. Put it together. See how we unpack those?
Yeah.
All right? You can think about that. Last one. I know I said last one and last one.
You got it right now.
Correct answer is
A.
B.
Oh.
Fast, slow. Okay? The worksheet, you know how to do it all. It's due on Friday.